Hi everyone, Digga here, and I found a Dark Sylveon V Pokemon trading card game Celebrations collection box. It's a bit of a mouthful. Let's get started. Can you dig it? So as you all know by now, the Celebrations collection has come out. It's in full swing. You got all these fancy new cards with the promise of a surfing Pikachu, flying Pikachu, all the classics, the Birthday Pikachu, stuff we never got before, stuff we need to get. So I kind of bought into the hype. I haven't been super collecting. I've been kind of gathering packs here and there over the last year and a half. You know, it's been hard to get stuff. Obviously, the market went crazy. Collectors went nuts. And I wasn't able to get any of the celebration stuff before it sold out in, 2 seconds. However, I did find this box at Target. Let's start off with this cute little Tomy Sylveon. This is not part of the collection, but I figured it'd be aesthetically pleasing and it's super cute. I love collecting these little Tomy figures. Though technically the license is owned by Wicked Cool Toys now. I still love them though. This is the Dark Sylveon V Box. I have not really been keeping up with stuff, so all the Vs and the explosions and the four cards that become one card, I don't know any of that stuff. I'm here for the classics. Let's look at this big box here. We have a giant Dark Sylveon looking very mischievous. I don't know what's going on here. I mean, like, you have the box that has the cute Sylveon with the contrast of the Dark Sylveon. Anyway, the Celebrations packaging is very cool. You have some etchings of all of the starter Pokemon looking very nice. There's 6 packs inside. There's the 4 Celebrations packs, which each only have 4 cards in them. And then there's 2 regular packs. I don't know what they are. I can't really see from here. And I haven't been, again, not really keeping up with the newest packs. So anything from like the last 2 years is new to me. Ooh, jagged. Let's look on the side here. We got the usual stuff. There's the 25th anniversary Pikachu logo with the cheeks. More etching. Sort of a like a holofoil pink. Like a hot pink, really. It's very nice. The presentation is definitely improved over the years. Same on the other side. Mud kit for good measure. All right, and on the back, we have a big old description here. I'm not going to read it all, but that mysterious voice. It's Dark Sylveon 5, or V. I don't know what's going on with the Dark Sylveon. Very sketchy. Very suspicious. Celebrate the darker side of Sylveon with this unique look at the intertwining Pokemon. With its tricky ribbon and its disarming voice, Dark Sylveon V is the heart of a collection of Pokemon trading card game Celebrations boosters. Can you master its strange powers? If so, peer into the mists and you'll find additional surprises in 2 more Pokemon trading card game booster packs. That's very ominous. Why is Dark Sylveon so angry? So it comes with the big old, the elephant in the room, the gigantic, oversized card. I've gotten one of those before. I got like the Snorlax pack. I forgot which one it was because I love the card art. It has the foil card, the 4 Celebrations packs, 2 additional boosters, info sheet, and a code card for the TCG Online. Without further ado, let's open this up. Oh gosh, how do I open this? I don't remember. I think I just rip it, right? It's been such a long time. Oh geez. The resale value, no. I can't make that joke every time, but I will. Let's slide that out. So here we have a better look at the interior stuff. The gigantic card, like it's like the size of 4 cards. There's that whole new gimmick, as I said earlier, of like 4 cards become 1 card. I don't know if that's actually like tournament legal or how that works, but I'm not going to worry about it. Instead, I'm going to open this big old tray. And we're going to take a foray into this setup. Okay, now how do I properly get this out? There's a way to do this that's, there's people who are professionals at opening these. I am not one. I just do my best. So here we have the Dark Sylveon V card, and it's very, very holofoil. I really appreciate the shimmering lighting that they put into these cards. I don't want to be rude, but I kind of feel like the Pikachu logo really takes away from the cards. Am I the only one that thinks that? Is that a mean thing to say? I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I feel like it takes away from the beauty of it. It's also kind of bent a little, but that's what happens when you get these sets, whatever. So it has disarming voice. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. There's the tricky ribbon. Choose a random card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals the card and shuffles it into their deck. Now, for a lot of Pokemon reviews, people, they go through these super fast. I'm probably going to go super slow. I hope you're okay with that because I like to appreciate the art. I love the art and looking at the artists and what they've done. And, you know, a lot of the modern discourse is, I got to shuffle to get to the rare stuff. And I'm just like, but what about that card, though? But did you see that art? There was a hippopotamus over there, and he was like, he was falling off a cliff. And I won't be going into all the cards in this detail. I'm just enjoying this a lot. There's a promo at the bottom. There's all that stuff. Something about the V rule. When your V Pokemon's knocked out, you take 2 prize cards. It's kind of similar to what was the other big one before this? The GX, and then the D. I don't remember. I haven't been keeping up. I'm sorry. And here is the big boy card. This is a giant version. These are really cool because you can kind of. I think people have like custom frames for these. It does catch the light a little bit better on the bigger version. I mean, it's pretty much the same. It's just you get more of the detail. You can see like the shimmer in the eye as well. It's very vibrant and it looks nice. I could just like staple this to my setup and, you know, just keep it up there for the rest of eternity. It's kind of more of a like a semi-sticker consistency. I don't know how to describe it. It's not like the card consistency. It's definitely wobblier, wibblier. I want to play with these giant Pokemon cards. That would be really fun. I don't really click the big cards, but, you know, there's a lot of people that enjoy those. There's also a big fold out here that tells you all about... Oh, it's not that big. Dark Pokemon. Tells you how edgy they are, while having a cute little image at the bottom still. So yeah, I remember these from the Team Rocket expansion. That was back in my day when you saw a Dark Charizard. That was the best Pokemon you could ever have. Yes. Not to be confused with Darkness type Pokemon. They look a bit evil. They were rumored to be working with Team Rocket, all that stuff. Something about Neo Destiny. They came back. The Rockets return. The Rockets always return. Something about the dark part of the card's name. Sylveon's cheerful. What kind of schemes does Dark Sylveon V have in mind? Well, I don't know, but I paid for you, so you better not be rude. So let's get all this stuff out of the way. Enough dawdling. We got card packs to open. Slide them out. What do we have to work with here? We have the 4 Pokemon Celebrations packs. Very thin, but again, there's only 4 cards. Personally, I'm really hoping that I get at least like, well, I say at least, but I want to get the Birthday Pikachu. I've always wanted that card. It's been taunting me my whole life, and I've never had it. I want to get, obviously, the Surfing Pikachu and the Flying Pikachu, but I kind of wish they were the original art. The new art is good, but I want like the vintage cards. And then we have a pack of Sword and Shield Battle Styles and Sword and Shield Darkness Ablaze. You got the Empoleon slashing like crazy, looking very stylish. You got Eternatus with his big grabby hands. I don't think they would actually like make that Eternatus form into a card, but what do I know? So many cards, so little time. Where do we start? I feel like we should start with the celebrations and then move backward. Like these can be like bonuses. Alrighty, we're gonna start with the first celebrations package, and I guess technically that rule where you pick out the cards, like 4 of them, and then move into the back doesn't matter because these are literally just 4 cards in a pack. So how about we go ahead and get started here. There's that really nice little tear in the back. I don't remember it being that smooth. That was very, very smooth. Oh, I see something purple. I'm doing this totally wrong. Okay. Here we go. I don't know if there is a proper order for these ones, like if the rare one's at the front, but we're going to just go ahead and get started. Oh, Xerneas. That's pretty cool. I've never seen this card before. Is it holofoil? It is. Yeah, very shiny. Breath of Life. 3 basic energy cards attached to your Pokemon, and then Aurora Horns. It seems pretty basic. I don't recognize this. I know that for celebrations, there's all sorts of different cards from different series, and there's a lot of them I haven't seen before. I like this art, though. It's very nice. Xerneas is just like watercoloring through the woods. What's next? Dialga, another card I haven't seen before. More holofoil, looking very pristine. Temporal Backflow. Oh, discard pile. That's probably pretty useful. And then the Metal Blast, 20 more damage of each energy. That just reminds me, when I played TCG Online years ago, I used to run a deck called the Cobalion Express, and it was literally just like, get Cobalion out as fast as possible and just do a constant 100 damage to everything. It didn't matter what you had. I would just keep using that attack, and it seems kind of lame, but it did actually work until I ran into the, all the people that had a million cards because they spent $1 billion on it. Next is, Cradle. That is very, very illuminated. I love personally, I'm a huge fan of the crickly, crackly, almost like a shattered glass kind of a holofoil. I love that a lot. I've never seen this card either. Let's celebrate all these cards. Never seen them before. Where's Birthday Pikachu? Cosmic Power. Oh gosh, this is like a Yu-Gi-Oh card effect description that takes up the entire card. Once during your turn, basically, you take the cards, put them on your deck. You can draw cards. You have 6 cards, Cladle, whatever. I also really appreciate when the card itself has like a subtle... It has the same sort of sparkly effect going through it. It's more subdued, but I appreciate that. Noticing the card styles are different, like they're from these different ranges, obviously. So the illustrator's down here, the illustrator's over here. Let's see what our final card in the pack is. Oh, it's a Mew! Oh, there we go. Nice! Look at that shimmer! Holy cow! Well, it's not a Celebrations without a Mew, right? You gotta get Mew in here. Beautiful. Again, I don't know this card either, but the art is phenomenal. My goodness. Mystery Tail, if Pokemon's active, you can look at the top 6 cards of your deck. Put it in your hand, shuffle the other cards. Pretty nice indeed, Mew. There's always, there's always that special feeling when you get a Mew. Ever since the first movie, when they gave out those ancient Mew cards, I still have mine. There's something they've ingrained into you that Mew is super special. It's 151st Pokemon. It's secret. I'm just going to use like my Sylveon giant card as a tray at this point. Well, I mean, it opened nicely earlier. Oh, he's doing it wrong. No, you got to use the scissors. No, you can't tell me what to do. Nice. Anyway, let's see what our next cards are. Could we perchance have a Birthday Pikachu? Oh, Kyogre. Okay, I saw something shimmering there. Is that going to be a surfing Pikachu? Who knows? Let's focus on Kyogre, though. This is another card I don't recognize. Again, celebrations. Celebrate all the Pokemon that you know, but the cards you don't know where they come from. Aqua Storm, a lot of discarding stuff going on here. There's only so much you can do, I guess, with the TCG. And then a Solid Surf, just a big bonk. Something I'm noticing in this art, seriously, that shimmering, I had to put that down so I don't get distracted. You got the Team Aqua members over here. Look, there's Buffman and the Cool Girl. I don't have their names memorized. I apologize. Get that shimmer going on, though. Beautiful. What's next? Ooh, Cosmium. Cosmoem? I've never said this name out loud before. It's the evolution of Cosmog. There's a Lily right there, taking a nice little sleep right next to a little friend here. Star Protection. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon. So it's another stall Pokemon. I'm really getting distracted by the shimmering one. I feel like I need to hide that. Anyway, yeah. The anticipation is building. As soon as I saw a little bit of a border of shimmer, that's when it all started going downhill. Cosmoem, however you say it. This is a nice card. Another one, I'm at this point, I might as well say the ones I do recognize, right? Another nice holofoil. Very shiny. There's probably a better way to show this off than just, blaring it. Very nice. Oh, what's this card gonna be? Oh, it's shimmering. Our final card in the pack. Oh, I think I gotta do a countdown. Oh, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's an EX Mew. I'm just getting all the Mews this time. What the heck? This one has like the entire... Oh, there's a fourth one. I forgot there was a fourth one because I got too excited. Oh, well, that one has like a full-on black border. Let's not look at that, though. We have Mew EX here. Very versatile. What is his description here? Oh, it's the 2 prize cards. I'm not familiar with this either. Again, what a shocker, right? Mew EX can use the attacks of all Pokemon in play as its own. Typical Mew. You still need the energy for each attack. Now the power move, you just look for an energy card and you're good. And you can switch Mew with one of your bench Pokemon. Nice. This entire, the sort of like speckled shininess of the card is very appealing. And something that you don't really notice, it's hard to capture on camera, but there's a part of the fade where it becomes like a fingerprint pattern. And that's always been super appealing to me. I love, you know, it probably doesn't cost a lot of money for them to make these super shiny, nice cards, but I appreciate the detail. I really enjoy it. I don't know if is this capturing? Can you see like the fingerprint style texture? It feels really good. You can even see it in Pikachu's cheeks down here. Just shimmering nicely. Okay, well, we have another big one in the back. It's got a black border. I'm really excited. I don't know what this is going to be. I'm so excited. Our final card in this pack is the one, the only Zamazenta V. Nice. I can't tell if any of these are like super rare or not, but I just like the cards how they are. I love this art. You got Growl of the Shield. Wow. All your fighting type Pokemon take 20 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon VMAX. And there's a heavy impact. Just bonk them. You know how it is. I like the line holofoil too. Any sort of shine and shimmer, I'm a sucker for it. Zamazenta is always A-okay in my book. Because I got shield, not sword. Let's open our next pack. I don't really... There's a proper way to open it. Alrighty. Let's see what our next cards are going to be. I can't wait. Bated breath. Turn around. We got another Kyogre, but I do see a big shiny border. Pretty early for a duplicate, don't you think? Ah, Groudon. Well, I mean, it had to be thematic, right? Oh gosh. I took a risk by grabbing Kyogre again, and now everything's falling apart. Oh no. Oh, I'm starting to see things I shouldn't. Yeah, Kyogre versus Groudon. You have to have the duality here. I feel like it was worth doing this, even though I might have spoiled myself a little bit. You got Team Aqua versus Team Magma. Very thematic. I've always loved these designs. They're so cool. So for Groudon, you have Magma Volcano. A lot of discarding, too. 80 damage for each energy card you discard. That's a pretty gutsy move there, Groudon. And then, of course, Massive Rend. The big attack. You know it. Actually, is it the same artist? It is the same artist. Yeah, I should have recognized that. All right, what's next? We have... I can't even see what this is. This is it's Reshiram, but look at this angle. I'm like, can anybody like see through the snowstorm here? This is really cool. Okay, well, I got a new favorite card because it's like being in a blizzard. And also, if you play this with friends, they won't know what you're playing. They're like, I summon a frosty breeze unlike the world has ever seen. There's a Reshiram in here somewhere. It's kind of like trying to find a polar bear in a snowstorm. It's an outrage, literally, because one of the attacks is named Outrage. Can you see it? I think you could see it. Yeah. 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Blue Flare, discard 2 fires to do 120 damage. I like this a lot. This is really cool. This texturing. That's also really funny that you can't see what's happening. If I put it at a certain angle, like, this is frozen. It's like Birdly. It's frozen. Yeah. That's really nice. I like this card a lot. I can't see who the artist is, but I've been keeping notes of who's who as I'm looking through. Oh, it's also Fibon graphics. Honestly, I'm pretty sold at this point. I'm pretty sold at this point. I don't need... No, I do need Birthday Pikachu. What's next? Oh, it's Flying Pikachu! Oh, there it is. It's so classic. It's so beautiful. I know it's the new render, but I'm so excited. I can't believe I actually got a Flying Pikachu. After all these years, after all the decades of waiting, I have, in some capacity, an actual Flying Pikachu. It's got 190 health. That's nuts. It's got the classic Thunder Shock, and then Fly. It's actually kind of like Sky Attack. If the tail does nothing, heads, you... Oh, prevent all damage and effects done to this Pokemon. That's bonkers. I love this so much. Oh, Flying Pikachu. Well, I'm glad that I grabbed this when I saw it, because this is literally like the only packs I saw Everything else is already gone because all the resellers took them. Rude. Can't a guy just get a Birthday Pikachu every once in a while and call it a win? I love this. The rays of light just showing that there is hope in this world if you want to collect Pokemon cards. The holofoil going straight into the eyes. It's lovely. I love this so much. I'm so happy. I'm pretty much... I'm good. I'm good. Alrighty, we are on our final Celebrations pack, and I cannot believe that I actually got one of the Pikachus. If I saw Surfing Pikachu too, I think I might lose my mind. Quite literally. I'm gonna lose it live on camera. What am I doing? I didn't cut this deep enough. Not too deep. Riveting entertainment. You cut the cards, but not like in a deck way. You cut them in half. It's like one of those, you know, when really rich people like cut a Charizard just for the laughs. Like, I mean, someone could have owned that though. Neither here or there, because we got Ho-Oh looking very bright, very spiffy. You got the classic Sacred Fire, 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Jeez, no weakness either? What the heck? That's nuts. Also, I see something shining in the background. Fire Blast, discard, usual stuff. Though it's kind of interesting, you know, since the TCG is limited to being more easily accessible with less typing, it's interesting that Ho-Oh is weak against lightning and resists fighting, even though it's a fire type. So they kind of have to dance around that whole thing like, oh, well, it's fire, but water, maybe not. You can use lightning, and then you can't punch it. I don't know. You tell me. What's next? Another Groudon, another repeat. Oh, I think I saw a sidekick. Oh, it's Cosmog. Oh, so there is a little overarching story here. That's adorable. Let me grab the other card really quick. You have Lily playing with the Pokédoll. Cosmog is crying. Get in the bag, Nebby. And then Cosmom, I can't say it right. They're just chilling. That was a lot of work. Star Protection. Another prevent all damage. Basically, you know, they're just stalling. But it's cute. All right, let's keep going. Oh, wonderful. Professor's Research. Oak's got his entire arm just sticking out of this card, and I am totally down for that. It's the classic Professor's Research. Discard your hand, draw 7 cards. You know how it works. You see Oak working very hard right now. Actually, I almost thought that the pen was like, it looked like it was smoking or something. Like, whoa. I didn't realize this was dark, Professor Oak. He's got his research going on there. He's got a lot of stuff in the background. I can't quite make it all out, but it's cool. And that's it. That's the last Celebrations card of this box. I think we did pretty well in that regard. Let's open the other packs. Okay, next up we have Sword and Shield Darkness Ablaze and Sword and Shield Battle Styles. I don't know which one came out first. I think it was Battle Style, so we're going to go with that one. Very interested because I don't really have... Oh, now it rips properly. I don't really have a big frame of reference for these because I never really got any packs. I mean, I think I did. I got like... I got quite a few packs I got to open still, but I haven't done any filming. I don't know. What was the proper way to do it? Like 4 and then put it in the front? It was either 3 or 4. I think they changed it over the years. Let's get started. Ah, classic green, bright, glowy bulb. Grass energy. A Weeping Belt. That art is so freaking cute. Look at that. It's like, it's just kind of like melting into a happy little feel. He's drooling some sludge there. I love this. It's dangerous mucus, apparently. Ugh. Gunky. It's almost got like a Mary Blair sort of vibe to it. Who's the illustrator? Oh, Shibuzo. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for more art in the future. Dangerous Mucus. Play this card from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon. You may make your opponent's active Pokemon burned and poisoned. Oh, that's pretty mean. I love this art a lot. This is really cute. Let's keep going. Next is Sidra. Looks like somebody's trying to catch it with a lure right here, sparkling. But Sidra's not having any of that. Sidra is a very smart Pokemon, and you think that little fake falsity is going to capture... Ooh, saw something shiny back there. Actually, I think I just saw Honchkrow. You think that little fake lure is gonna attack Sidra? No, Sidra knows better than that. Even though it does just have Water Gun, I guess. The illustration is done by numbers. 0313. Very cool. We had Honchkrow, of course. I saw the Murkrow peeking out in the back. I'm like, oh, well, I need a better way to do this, because otherwise I'm going to keep spoiling myself. Insomnia, can't be asleep, a little too real. Voltage Dive, it looks like if they have a special energy attached, the attack does 80 more damage. Pretty sweet. That is some more lovely art. Look at this Honchkrow just kind of like in some sort of rainbow forest, kind of during sunset. I like that a lot. It's got the bold plumage here. Typically when I think Honchkrow, I think kind of like dim and dreary and a little more like, well, haunched over. But this is very bright and vibrant and almost makes Honchkrow look like a superhero. I'm loving this vibe. What's next? Oh, we have Pawniard. Looking very, doing some sort of training in like a secret ruins or trying to get away from something or maybe hunting someone down. It's got Swords Dance. You know you're in trouble. Better watch out. I like that design. Timber. It's a Timber. It's not especially exciting, but I do like the shading and the painting, and it's really cool. It's got Pound, it's basic, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It's lovely art. Ooh, we got a Tepig, and it's got a single strike. Looks like he's fighting back, doing some sort of training over there with Pig Knight. Pretty sweet. Ram and Combustion. Well, don't explode, little guy. Moving on, we have a Galamiao, Cat Kick, Claw Slash. Living in the city. Very like almost like a Professor Layton city there. Very cosmopolitan. Next is Silicobra. I love Silicobra. I'm a sucker for any ground type. Ground type, my favorite type of Pokemon. Don't at me. Or do. Silicobra is really cool. And it's got the tail wrap and the mud shot. I love this softer art style. It almost looks like watercolors. I wish I could just get a big old poster of these. Ooh, Mawile with the single strike, the holofoil. Can't really read it at certain angles, but this Mawile art is superb. I love when they have Mawile doing like the vicious charge forward with the big old fangs. It's so cool. And the illustrator is Kawayu. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Apologize if not. We have Powerful Vice, a paralyzing move, and Piercing Strike, which is basically, as I said earlier, it's like the Cobalion card that I was using. It's just straight up 100 damage, not affected by weakness or resistance, or by effects of your opponent's active Pokemon. Time to start the Mawile Muncher. We'll get the Chompy Brigade. That's what we'll do. We have Mienshao. Is it Mienshao or Mienshao? This is a Pokemon I've never said the name of out loud. I think maybe once or twice, but never quite sure if it was right. It's a Rapid Strike. I'm trying to remember if there's actually a difference between these banners. Like, does the type of battle style make an actual difference for these cards? Or is that just the labeling? Because obviously, you know, Rapid Strike would be faster, but I don't think that applies to cards. You got Pound, you got Spinning Whip. You confuse the opponent Pokemon, and then... Wait, what? Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Shuffle this Pokemon and all its attached cards into your deck. Okay, so it's kind of like a, you know, you're in trouble. Mienshao only has one hit left. You're going to confuse your opponent's Pokemon and get the heck out of Dodge. Alrighty, let's do our final pack for today. Darkness Ablaze. Too spooky for me. Clear some stuff out of the way. It's kind of messy right now. There's the 4. I guess that worked out pretty well, didn't it? Again, I have no frame of reference of these cards. I've never seen these cards before. I haven't opened any of these packs. Well, some things don't change. Ooh, Corvisquire. Loving that. It's kind of like in a brook, just kind of fluttering around, strutting its stuff. I feel like Corvisquire is a little overlooked because of Corviknight being just a complete beast, and Rookidee is super cute. But I like the sort of the middle evolutions a lot. Like Vigoroth is one of my favorite Pokemon. I know people aren't, you're kind of torn on Slacking, but Vigoroth, one of my faves. I use him a lot. Like I use his, I give him the Violite, crit everything. It's a good time. Cobra Squad's got the Peck and the Fury attack. Very nice card art. I don't think there's really a whole lot of bad card art out there. Hiding Energy? What the heck is this? I have never seen this card before. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides dark special? Is that dark or special? Hold on a second. Yeah, that is the dark symbol. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides a dark energy. The dark Pokemon this card is attached to has no retreat cost. Ah, okay, so they're getting kind of technical with that. They're like, there's very situational methods to getting your Pokemon to do crazy stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, Fletchinder. Again, another middle evolution that I kind of feel gets lost. Like, not a lot of people I know talk about Fletchinder. It's all about Talonflame. Talonflame and his crazy antics are very memorable in tournaments and whatnot. Searing Flame, your opponent's Pokemon's all burned. A Rowlet. Having a lovely little time in the forest, escaping from some sort of creature that may lurk in the background. Sky Circus. If you played Bird Keeper from your hand during this turn, ignore all energy in the Pokemon's attack cost. Yeah, that's super situational. Hey, just to let you know, if you played this dude, ignore all energy costs. And Windshard does 60 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. No weakness and resistance. That's pretty brutal for a little birdie. 60 damage? Jeez. I mean, I get that you can just bring in like a GX card or whatever the cards are called and beat it in one hit, but 60 is nothing to sneeze at. Oh, Wishy-Washy. Oh, actually, I'm curious how they handle the Wishy-Washy school form. Is that an evolution or is that just a separate card? Oh, actually, I think there might have been like a max card for that at some point, right? Or the GX, or I don't remember all the terms. Deep Sea Swirl, shuffle hand in your deck, draw 8 cards. That is very deep. And 20 for Wave Splash, very cute. Cuffant. I love Cuffant. Going through a lovely little metal. Though I feel like Qfent? Is that the pronunciation? I like this line of like steel elephant teapots. It's pretty fun. I love the design. And it's just got strength. Go get him, little Qfont. Ooh, Sinistea. Man, Galar had so many banger Pokemon designs. Furtive Drop. Put 2 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon. That's cute. The Feebas. Help. I'm stuck in a tile that has like a 1 in 500,000 chance of you touching me at a 1% rate on a Tuesday of a very specific even number year. Feebas is always a pain to find, huh? Maybe they made it easier in the newer games, but for all you RSE hunters from back in the day, I salute you for if you could find a Feebas in those 1% tiles when it's raining uphill in a snowstorm. And it just naps. Heal 20 damage. Okay, what situation would you be in when a Feebas would survive a hit in this card game? It's got 30 HP and it heals for 20. What even is the... I mean, if you want to stall for Milotic, and I guess you're fighting a Charmander. Here's Scratch. It does 10 damage. Anyway. Looks like we have a lovely Skitty here. This is beautiful. Look at the holofoil and the lovely vivid coloring here. You have like a little purple grove full of luscious lavender colors, and there's like a mini Pokeball there. This is a fun design. It's like a field. And Skitty's running into the hidden forest. Watch out, Skitty. You don't know what's in there. Drop power. Looks like you search your... I can't read this. I can't... When you have the dark writing on the sparkly, like, gray background, it's hard to read. Find energy card, put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck, and a cat kick. All right, cool. Oh, we got Lugia. Hello. My goodness. This needs to be like a super holofoil card. Lugia seems to be doing some sort of like big old landing, or is maybe charging up an Aeroblast. This coloring is fantastic. Let's get super close, even though it might not focus properly. The funniest thing to me is that, you know, for a legendary Pokemon like Lugia, here's Gust. That's all you get. Gust, Energy Loop. Put an energy card attached to this bow into your hand. Interesting. All right, and that was the Dark Sylveon V Pokemon Trading Card Game Celebrations Pack, and I think that was definitely a worthwhile endeavor. I mean, I didn't expect to be able to actually get Flying Pikachu. That was beautiful. I'm so happy for that. I would still really like to get some of the other ones, but this pack is literally all I could find. Like, you know, everything was already sold out by the time I was able to locate it. Maybe if I find some elsewhere, I'll do some more unboxing videos. Obviously, the star of this was Flying Pikachu, but I was really surprised by the Reshiram. That thing is beautiful. An honorable mention goes to Mew, because it's always Mew. That Mewtwo. Mewtwo. Two Mews, not Mewtwo. And another shout out to Oak for just doing his best. Yeah, I had a ton of fun doing this. I'd love to do some more card unboxings. I do have a big pile of stuff I've been getting over the last year and a half that I need to get through, so maybe I'll just have a day where I film all of that. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.